Are you ready to create a life you crave? Let's spin that doom loop of negativity into an upward success cycle and start living lucky.
You my heart, and the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. That's my favorite Christmas song.
That's a good one.
Good morning.
Twice shy. I'm Jason.
We get the point. We get the point. And we are living lucky. I hope you are too. Woo!
Oh.
This morning, Jason was telling me about a story about Joyce DeFauw. Have you all heard about Joyce DeFauw?
Good old Joyce DeFauw.
Joyce DeFauw just graduated from college.
Guess how old she is?
She's 90 years old.
That's almost half a century.
For some reason, this story just brought me joy. It brought me joy, Joyce. Joyce, you brought me joy.
Brings me joy, 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 joy down in my heart.
I love to see people go for their dream, no matter what age.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. Good morning, Kimberly. What's up? Julie's here. Marilyn, Lorelei. Okay. I have to tell you, I think going back to college at age 90 is quite a feat because technology changes. I know just for myself, I went off of social media for 4 years during my depression. And when I came back, like, there's a reason that I don't have an Instagram following. It's because I still am Insta ignorant. Like I go to do Instagram. I'm like, I don't know. Like I just missed 4 years of my life of that technology.
That was one of her struggles and fears and the scary things. Was that she said, well, if I go back, I'm going to need a computer. She didn't even have a computer.
Could you imagine?
I mean, she was 90 years old. It's she grew up in a time, like, she's seen so many changes and technology. Everything in school now, I'm sure, is
digital,
very technology driven.
You take your tests digitally.
Go to the library and check out Encyclopedia Britannica.
No, they're like, you want the worksheet? Here's the PDF. Get it on your iPad.
Download it, print it.
Right?
Don't even print it. Just do the digital PDF.
I just seriously, the more I think about this, the more I think this is such a feat.
But and
then could you imagine, like, if you needed a study partner, you're like, oh, I'm going to call Joyce.
Don't call, just Zoom.
And next thing, you're learning about history back in 1920.
Yeah.
Or not, maybe she's not quite that old.
1930. In the 40s, yeah. So she would have been 10 years old at the end of World War II.
She's like, let me tell you about the war. And you're like, oh, are we talking about
Let me tell you about what my parents were telling me about the Great Depression and all that.
I don't know. The more I think about this, the more I am celebrating Joyce today. And I also am thinking, it's never too late. It's never too late for your dream. When we were driving across America collecting people's dreams, we had so many people that said, you know what? I always wanted to be a speech pathologist. And then, you know, I had kids, I got married, then had kids. Or it doesn't even matter these days. But things got in the way, right? Life sometimes gets in the way.
Just things, an illness, a bill, a job, anything. Yeah.
And have you ever had the thought, oh, you know what, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, but it's too late for me? Have you ever had that thought?
Yeah.
My time has passed. I'm a has-been. I had so much potential.
Oh, that's a kick in the groin.
That one hurts, right? Because regret feels worse than hard, than failure, than at least trying.
But regret is a great excuse. It's something, it's one of those things that you can just say, I could have.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I really don't like that.
It's so much.
I really don't like it.
It's horrible.
I could have. I would rather try and not succeed than to not try at all.
And that gives me goosebumps. And I love goosebumps.
Just in trying, just in getting out and and saying, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm doing it. There's energy there, and you learn along the way.
I've got goosebumps all the way down my legs now because
really?
Yeah, because there's power in that journey.
Yes.
And even if you go out on that journey, you know that you're going out on the in purpose, you know?
So I'm asking you, okay, so everyone here, let's all put it in the chat. Is there anything in your life that you've thought, oh, you know what, one day I'll do that, or I could have done that, I should have done that, but you know what, I'm 40 years old now, or I'm
90 years old.
My time has passed. That's never going to happen. Is there anything that you thought, oh, I've always wanted to travel to
Timbuktu.
Yeah, to Timbuktu. We all have Timbuktu. Where is Timbuktu? Is there even a place, Timbuktu?
It's right next to BFE, I think.
But we all have these dreams or goals that we kind of put on the back burner.
Yeah.
Am I right?
They seem hard. They seem just out of reach, but it's those dreams. It's like, I don't know why that when you wish upon a star, makes no difference where you are. Like, it's like there's a path. There's a way to get everywhere. It's just, you have to put it out there.
Choices. It's the choices.
I thought you said it's Joyce's.
It's Joyce's. Celebrating Joyce today. Yeah. I mean, so I asked Jason, I said, what did she even major in? Like, what was her degree in? And you said it was
general studies.
General studies, which, I mean, that's really the point of going to college, right? Is to learn. Like, she didn't go to college to learn a trade or to learn a specific career path. It wasn't organic
chemistry. She didn't need organic
I'm just
chemistry.
going to learn.
I want to get a degree. That was like, she went to college to get a degree. She started back when she was in her 20s.
Yeah.
And then she met a guy. Life happened. She got out of school. She had a family. She had, I think, 9 kids.
Oh my gosh.
And then now 70 years later, her husband's passed away.
Yeah.
And her kids are like, you always talked about wanting to go back to school. Why not? Why not now?
Education.
So if you're saying to yourself, I've always wanted to do this.
Yes.
And you're here.
Yeah. Do it.
Why not now?
Do it.
Like, your word several years ago was start. So what'd you do?
Start. I started. I had no idea what I was building. I had no idea where I was going. I had no idea what I wanted to do. And I just started doing what I found fun. And then every now and then I would get a prompt that would say, you know what, Jana, work on your video editing skills. Jana, start building a community. Reach out to so-and-so. And I just started following this intuition that I had. Sure. And sometimes I feel like asking the right questions. And I know that I talk about this all the time, but sometimes I feel like God is waiting. He's waiting for you to ask the right question.
Every answer is waiting for the right question.
And we watched a movie last night while we were falling asleep, and it was about this math teacher. And he would say, if you sit in the question, the answer will find you. And so many times we're asking the wrong questions. And if we ask the right questions, you know, what is it that is trying to evolve in me? What skills, what talents are trying to surface? When you ask those questions, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you know what, Jana, I think you should write a Christmas song, which is what I'm doing this week, which is, I'm actually recording it on Thursday. So stay tuned for that one.
And say a little prayer. Say a little prayer for me.
Say a little prayer that my Christmas song goes viral. That's what I say. Most people don't normally write a Christmas song 2 weeks before Christmas. But hey, you know what? When you get a prompting from the Spirit, let's get it out there.
It's love, actually.
Good morning, Aaron. Aaron says, I've reached my goal to
be happy.
Be happy. I reached it 23 years ago when I met my future wife, married 20 years now, and loving every minute of it. Congratulations. That is awesome. And you know what? That's the other thing about our goals and our dreams, is that when we do reach them, we need to celebrate them always. Because sometimes I feel like when we dismiss how far we've come and what we've accomplished and the good that we've put out into the world, then that works against us.
That's huge. we have to celebrate the wins because those
along
are
the way.
That's the staircase.
That's how
to
you get the
next wins.
momentum.
Yes.
That's how you get the momentum and the confidence and the hey, I'm gonna bet on myself and I'm gonna go for the bigger dreams, is because you celebrate the ones you've already accomplished.
Yeah, but and so there's a lot to unpack in here, and I want to go back to the questions because that's something that we work a lot with our clients, and I work all the time with my clients with is the right questions to ask, because a lot of times we get stuck in our own sameness and we're asking ourselves the same questions over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's why going to a coach, showing up here every morning, getting a new question, just a new perspective that opens up just that new door.
I've been stuck in sameness. Have you been stuck in sameness?
I get stuck in sameness all the time. That's why every time I go to a coach, every time I go to a new conference, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm hearing this differently now.
Because I was stuck in
out of my
sameness.
sameness.
And if we want different outcomes, we sometimes have to make different decisions and different actions to get different results. We're stuck in sameness. I think I just had an aha moment. I'm stuck in sameness.
It happens all the time. And that's why I love working with my clients. And that's why I love showing up here every day, because we'll get just a comment in the chat. That's why I really love your comments. That's why I love it when you hit the hearts.
Marilyn's good at poetry. Kimberly wants to hear my peppermint song. Lorelai, who actually helped inspire the Peppermint Wheels song, which will be coming out very, very shortly. Stay tuned. And Jeff Front says, good morning. And yes, sometimes we get stuck in sameness.
And journaling is a good prompt.
Sameness is like a virus. Oh, I mean, sometimes sameness can be good when it's like a routine that is benefiting you. But
you have to have something new that sparks. It's that new spark. Because
that's the energy and that's the inspiration from within. And that's where your motivation comes from. I'm having a Julian says, hey, friends. Hey. Okay, guys, we're going to let you go. Don't get stuck in sameness today. And I ask you, what area of your life are you stuck in sameness? Maybe we need to shake it up, shake up the happiness, break it up, break up the happiness. Yeah, break up the sameness.
Never too late.
Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
If the idea of living lucky appeals to you, visit us at startlivinglucky.com.